It's early morning. Well, I'll say early, around 9, maybe 9:30 a.m. I come outside. I'm all ready to do things. And of course, the kitty cats, the first thing they want is fed, so I had to go feed Bill over there and put some cat food up on the deck and some behind me back here so that the kitty cats can all have their morning snack or their morning meal. Anyway, people ask me, why do you always wear those rubber boots? I'll show you why. Let's see if you can see it here. Do you see the moisture on the grass? It's all in there. It's wet. It's still holding the moisture. And you can see how, my shoes get wet. If I'm out here in my tennis shoes or any kind of shoes that have fabric or leather or anything like that that will get wet, then I'll have soggy feet. And not only that, but over time those shoes will just start to rot. So that's why I don't. That's why I like these rubber boots. It's because these rubber boots, they get wet. So what? Yeah, my feet, inside don't get wet from the grass and the moisture on the grass. But, when it gets hot, my feet might, be sweaty in there. But, at least my shoes don't rot off my feet like a lot of shoes do. I'll show you out here. We've had worked on this garden some. And the animals, I believe, got all the sunflower seeds and the corn seeds. I think next time we need to kind of plant it a little bit different. There may be some sunflowers popping up out there, and there may be some corn popping out there. Oh, not popping, not like popcorn, but growing up, popping up through the soil. And I did put some tomato seeds out. I've come out here and I've looked periodically to see if I see some tomatoes popping up, but I don't see those either. I don't see slugs. I never see slugs out here, so I know the slugs aren't eating them. But maybe I just haven't waited long enough. I'm going to show you something over here in my compost. And we keep adding to the compost, but I want to show you something I've always heard, that if I see this in my compost, that means it's doing its job. Look at that. There's a little fly sitting on top of that. That's a mushroom. I've always heard that if I start seeing mushrooms in my compost, then that means it's doing its job. It's growing and growing the bacteria and the fungi and everything that it needs. There's a little puff. Yeah, I know. Did I wake you up? Oh, okay. I'm talking about fungi. You got any fungi? No? Okay. But anyway, if you got, don't touch my fungi. If you've got mushrooms growing in your garden, then, cats always got to come around thinking I'm talking to them. Cats think I talk to them, which I do sometimes. But if you got your mushrooms growing in your garden, then that means something's going on in there. Something good. Something good. Which means if you got fungi and you got mycelium in the dirt underneath, then that means your compost is coming along doing what it's supposed to do. Composting. We've added eggs, shells, we've added, toilet paper rolls, paper towel rolls, empty paper towel rolls, the compostable egg cartons, leftover veggies, leftover banana peels, the coffee grounds, You can see where the animals have been messing in it, because all that used to be piled up there. You get back, cat. But all that used to be piled up. The animals have been out here scratching around in it. Anyway, I've got the person from the telecom communications company coming out today to help me get internet put in, which will be a blessing. I won't be using all my bandwidth just on my cell phone provider. I'll be able to have my computer set up and start doing some editing and making better videos, and hopefully we'll be able to get some of this gardening going here soon, and getting, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, the fall garden. I'm thinking about the what do you call it? The brasicas? I think that's what they call them. I don't know. But anyway, thinking about like things like cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbages, bok choy, you know, things like that. See if I can get a bunch of that growing. But not in this garden. This garden right here is for corn, which isn't growing. Sunflowers, which don't seem to be growing. I need to replant all of that. And I've got some tomato seeds all along that side there, going down this way. And I think I just got something in the picture I didn't want to see. Oh well. Anyway, I can edit that. So that's where I'm at with this garden and with the compost. We do have another compost pile back there in the back 40 where we did the other food plot for the deer. And anyway, see, I walk around out here and my shoes get wet. That's why I got these boots. Not only that, but if I'm walking through where there's chiggers and ticks and other little bugs in the grass, then they're not clinging to my pants and my socks and my shoes. They're on the rubber boots, and they tend to fall off or brush off or get discouraged and go away. But yeah, that's what we're doing. That's where we're at. And I'm going to do some more videos today. And when I get the internet put in, I'll be able to upload a little bit better. I'm going to get my office set up inside the house. And I may do some videos on that, setting up my office and doing some cool things in my office. I need to be collecting things like all the different leaves and stuff and putting all that in my compost pile too. But we'll see. And I got to move back here to make this nicer. I need to get up a bunch of these rocks and take them down to my driveway. The edge of my property, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a fence that runs through here. It goes on back to about right there, about that chunk of that bigger tree back here, I believe, is like right around the corner of my property right over here. And then it follows this tree line back, you know, about 5 acres back. And a couple acres that way. So anyway, be doing some more videos, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right, bye.